Hi everyone. So I wear four different hats and they all involve B Corp. So as you might gather, I'm a bit of a B Corp nerd and passionate about business for good. For those who don't know what B Corp is, it's a movement and certification for sustainable businesses. We balance profit with purpose, focusing on positive impacts for all stakeholders, not just shareholders. So people, communities, and the planet. Now, I want to say happy birthday to Sussex Bay. This initiative is exactly what our region needs, and I was so awe-inspired at the launch last year, and of course, in all of the work that's been done in the year since. This past year globally, we've seen a lot of changes. So I want to speak to how businesses and individuals, we might enact some positive impact locally. To me, it feels like we're about to lose everything. Those responsible for the destruction and loss across the planet, the fossil fuel, weapons and finance industries, the richest 1%, and the politicians who enable them are showing us time and again they will not let us vote that power away from them. So we need to reclaim that power in other ways. But what can you as an individual do? I'm not the first to say, stop being an individual. They want us to be individualistic and isolated and infighting. That works for them to maintain the systems that enable them to hold their power. So join a group, form connections. What are you passionate about? What brings you joy and contentment? It could be a sea swimming group, a D&D game, an anti-racist book group, a community garden, an activist group for Palestine, Free Palestine, Sussex Bay, or the B Corp movement, anything that puts you in community with others. When we form more connections with one another, we build compassion and empathy in those communities. We see that we're not alone and we can fight for what is right together. So then what can we as businesses do? We can enable our staff to participate in these groups, set these groups up internally, support Sussex Bay directly with time and financing, or become a B Corp ourselves. Sussex Bay is fighting to protect our home, our part of the planet. The B Corp movement and the Brighton B Local is fighting to transform businesses to be a force for good. So with the view of breaking down our individualistic society, our groups are working in collaboration with each other. I believe that local businesses have a huge role to play and a responsibility in the guardianship of Sussex Bay. After all, what are businesses but groups of people coming together in community? If our local ecosystems can't thrive, how do we expect our local society to? Our large tourism sector is reliant on a beautiful coastline. We attract business owners in the creative, digital and professional sectors to our city, in part, I think, because of our fantastic access to nature. As the co-chair for the Brighton B Local and B Corp consultant, I see the work that Sussex Bay and all its partners are doing are absolutely essential to the economic health and vibrancy of our city. In turn, Brighton B Corps and Sussex B Corps support the local Sussex Bay ecosystem. We have net zero pathways in place, water reduction practices. We give staff time to volunteer and to work pro bono locally. We create innovative circular supply chains and give our spaces to community groups. One small step at a time, we're transforming our businesses to be a force for good. And in community, we're able to help each other too. So if Sussex Bay or B Corp make you feel passionate in a world that can feel completely overwhelming, I urge you to please join our groups. There's great information on the Sussex Bay Get in Touch page about ways to get involved. If you're already part of a B Corp, please join the Brighton B Local LinkedIn group. If you're interested in becoming a B Corp, my business partner and I run a B Corp group course, Sussex Impact Pathway. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn for more information on that or visit our website. And speaking of my business partner, Ella Turner, in her role on the advisory board to Sussex Bay, is working with them to develop a Sussex Bay business partnership. There's 170 or so local businesses who have already said that they want to get involved. There'll be a discussion event in the autumn to devise a set of social and environmental commitments that members would be making together. So please watch this space. So whilst we may not politically vote away the power of those who only care about profit, we can vote in other ways. Vote with your wallet, support local B Corps and donate 1% to Sussex Bay if you're a business. Vote with your time, volunteer with Sussex Bay and all of its partners. Vote with your voice, use your platforms. If you have any power or privilege, use it to protect those who don't have any, including the planet. And of course, tell people to join groups, share ones that you're passionate about, including, I hope, B Corp and Sussex Bay. You're not alone. We hold power when we stand together. On Sussex Bay's first birthday, let's celebrate the work carried out for the protection of our unique home in this powerful coalition. Thank you so much to Sussex Bay and all of its partners. I've been Demi Heath. Thank you very much.